Welcome to Envisioned Broadcasting, the station designed to encourage, equip, and empower you for growth and success. Presents Women Emerge with Melissa Lambert, a show that shines a light on spiritual growth, health, purpose, and financial education. It's time to emerge and begin to live out your dreams, walk into your destiny, while making a difference in the lives of many.
Welcome to Women Emerge with Melissa Lambert. I am your host, and it's always an honor and a privilege to come before you another Thursday. Happy Thursday, y'all. I am excited because today's show is really special to me. I love. Did I say love? Love talking about infinite banking. But before we get started, just want to remind you that the show is being sponsored by Lambert Legacy Financial, powered by Core Financial Partners. We are dedicated to bringing financial awareness to the community through infinite banking concept. We teach the truth about money, empowering individuals to think about and plan their legacy. Today's show is going to be truly amazing because I believe that this topic is truly needed. And I'm going to kind of drop some good nuggets. So every time I ask you guys, as you listen to the show, I want you to always have a clear mind, not judging the information, wanting to know more about the information, and write the information down and re-listen to it over and over again until you get it. And if you don't get it, that's where you now find some time and go on my website. Book a consultation through LambertLegacyFinancial.com, LambertLegacyFinancial.com. So today's topic, I will be discussing 10 reasons why protecting your future with infinite banking is important. I'm going to give you 10 reasons. There's many, but I'm going to start with 10. But before I even get into the deeper dive of this, plus I want to really give you some statistics on where we are today, talk about the traditional banking. But before I even dive into that today, I want to talk about what is infinite banking, because you guys hear me talk about it a lot. If you do not have the book yet, Becoming Your Own Banker by R. Nelson Nash, please go get it. It's on Amazon. So again, Becoming Your Own Banker, R. Nelson Nash is the author. He is also the founder of Infinite Banking Concept. So just want to kind of give you a quick idea of what infinite banking is. Infinite banking is a powerful financial strategy. It's a concept. Okay? I don't want you to think it's like a bank. It's a full concept. Banking is not just a system, it's a concept. And until you can get that concept, you will not know what true banking is. Okay, so infinite banking is a powerful financial strategy / concept that allows you to become your own bank by using a properly, I'm going to say the word properly structured whole life insurance policy with cash value. And that is what I use with my company. We have two amazing mutual-owned insurance companies who's been around for over 100 plus years, and they know what they're doing when it comes to utilizing this strategy, this concept to allow you to become your own bank. All right, so instead of relying on the traditional bank, your Bank of America, your Wells Fargo, your Navy Federal, your Fifth Third, your PNC, name your bank that's called a traditional bank. Instead of you relying on a traditional bank and lenders, you're going to use your policy, which I will create for you, that's going to have cash value to borrow from yourself while your money continue to grow tax-free and uninterrupted. Don't forget that part, okay? It's a smart and proven way to build wealth, financial security, and even the best thing at all, the best of all, leave a legacy for your generation, your future generations, right? So that's what really infinite banking is. It is a concept. a concept that will be used to help you become your own bank by using a properly structured whole life insurance policy. Not everybody can do this, right? So, prime example, I have been under the leadership of two amazing practitioners of the Nelson Nash Institute, Latoya and Tony Chambly. They have been my mentors for the last year and a half. I've been knowing about this concept through Core Financial Partners since they started their firm, and I've been following them, and they've been my guide through this process. I fully joined them over a year ago, and I've been really learning a lot from them to the point where I am now sitting to take my practitioner license so I can be fully licensed as a practitioner of the Nelson Nash Institute. So those who are a part of the Nelson Nash Institute are the ones who can help you create the infinite banking strategy / concept to help you become your own bank by utilizing a properly, I say that very clearly, properly structured whole life insurance policy. So you may say, oh, I already got one of those. No, you don't. Because if you ain't taking advantage of it, and if you don't know how to fully fund it, you don't have what we do to help you become your own bank. All right, so I'm going to go deeper a little bit for you. So I hope you write that down, what infinite banking is. And, my goal, again, is to really help you along the way on this process. You may be a client of mine now, or a future client of mine. I want you to always be informed. Stay in the know. If you haven't done so yet, get the book, Becoming Your Own Banker. It's on Audible as well as a digital copy you can actually have in your hand. You can also have it. I think they have a Kindle version of it as well. But I promise you, if you have I would get the Audible plus a tangible one so you can listen to it while they read it. It's about I think it's a 3.5 or 4 hour read. While you're listening to it, you can read through it within that 4 hour period. So definitely I would suggest get it, and yes, get it. All right. So let's dig deeper. Why traditional banking isn't enough today? I want to explain that because people say, well, I already got me a bank and, I'm good. No, you shouldn't be good. Traditional banking isn't enough in this society. And I'm going to explain why. Traditional savings account offers very low interest rate. If you don't believe me, go ask them. What is the interest rate? It's often below 1%, which doesn't even keep up with inflation. The more they print money, the more things inflate, right? So understand, the reason why traditional banking isn't enough today is because the traditional savings account that you put your money in to save offers a very low interest rate. Their goal is never to give you the higher interest rate for your savings. Their goal is to know that you're never going to interrupt that saving. You're going to keep that money saving while they keep that money moving. You keep that money in there in a savings account, giving you no interest, very low, often about 1% interest, while they keep your money moving in the market to make more money from it. Because if you have 1,000 in there, they can actually lend out 10x that amount that you have in the account. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why traditional banking is not enough. You're putting your money into a savings account that gives you a 1% interest, which doesn't even keep up with the inflation of this time. Second, bank lends out your money and make a profit. I just said that. Bank lends out the money that you put in. Remember, you are their business. You are their business. Without you, they don't have any business. So they lend out your money and make profit, but you see none of those returns. You don't even realize that they're doing that because they're not going to tell you, because guess what? You are the one that's utilizing their platform. You're the one that's going in and putting their money, signing your name over to them to use your own money. You're giving them access. So, yes, they're going to use your money, make some money off your money, put your little change back while they made such great profit from it, and you get nothing in return but your own money. no interest, no dividends. That's a sad thing, right? The third reason why traditional banking isn't really enough today is that you have a limit. You're limited access. You have a limited access to your own money without penalties, fees, or restriction. You have limited access. Just think about it, right? They tell you how much you can spend a day. They tell you how much you can take out. They tell you who you cannot send to or who you can receive from. Prime example, I remember I was trying to help a friend out with something, and we weren't doing a business deal. We were just doing something personal. And do you know Navy Federal stopped it? And it was like, oh, you can do business in this account. And my friend said to them, that's not business. That's something personal. It's nothing business. And my friend was like, Melissa, I cannot believe these people stopped my money. I can believe it. Why? Not because she's my friend. I said to her, I can believe it because they own it. They own the bank. So if you don't have control of something, you can't be mad at it at all. They have full control of your money because you put that money in that account. Period. So that's one of the reasons why traditional banking isn't enough today. And the last thing is there are no guarantee or long-term growth on your money. Your money is just sitting still, not working for you at all. Are you okay with that? I just want you to stop right now. I want you to think about it. Are you okay with your money just sitting still, not working for you? I'm going to pause. You should say, no, I am not okay with that. Why is it okay for you to think it's okay for your money to actually sit somewhere and not making any profit for you? Just for you to look at it? Interesting. Just for you to say, oh my gosh, I got 10,000 in the bank. Oh my God, I got $1 million. Why? Why do you have all that money sitting in a bank, a traditional bank that you don't own? You don't have control of. You don't have access to get, three things, savings that's going to yield you more money. Second thing, dividends, something that's going to yield you more money. And three, life insurance, something that's going to yield your family legacy. You don't have the same money that you have in that savings can do three things with infinite banking. Give you a higher interest rate on your money, which through your savings, give you access to dividends, give you access to life insurance that will leave legacy for you and your family. So that's the reason why traditional banking isn't enough today. Traditional banking, again, traditional savings account offers very low interest rates of often 1%. Banking lends out your money and makes profit from it. And that's the third. The second. The third thing is you have a limited access to your own money. Fourth is there's no guarantee or long-term growth on your own money. So I need you to think about it. Every time you go into the bank, remember, I have no control. Every time you go into the bank, I don't get any higher interest on this. Every time you get into the bank, I am giving them money to lend out while they're making a profit and I don't. When you go into these banks, I want you to think, my money is even limited. I want you to think the last thing I want you to think about when you're thinking about a traditional bank is there's no guarantee or long-term growth on my own money. My money is just going to sit there as a holding space while they profit from my money. They're holding it to make a profit. And I'm so gladly depositing it, so gladly signing my name off on it. America, wake up. That's my statement to you. Again, you are tuned in to Women Emerge with Melissa Lambert. It's always an honor and a privilege to come to you to speak about the truth about money. Every Thursday, I will come forth and share some good tips, and you're going to hear from other experts that's going to speak on some information and give you some lesson that you can learn that can empower you to grow. So it's time, y'all. It's time to grow. Let's grow your mind, your spirit, your brand, your business, and yes, truly, your finance. I am excited because we're talking about today 10 reasons why protecting your future with infinite banking is important. I really gave you the first minutes in the session in the podcast or the radio show. I gave you what infinite banking is, why traditional banking isn't enough today, and let's dig deeper now into 10 reasons why you should protect your future with infinite banking. I really love this part because I want people to really wake up. So grab a pen, grab a paper, and let's write. Okay? So, what are the 10 reasons why you should protect your future with infinite banking? One, be your own bank. Take control of your money and financing. No more begging banks for loans. You set the terms. You say when you're going to pay back. You say how you're going to pay back. You say how much will I pay back. Be the bank. The same system they run, which is what? You put in, you get some interest, you turn that interest into profit, you now use that profit to loan out, right? It's the same thing that you can do. A bank does not have any business without you. You are already your own bank, but you haven't been told how to be the bank. I'm going to say that again. Bam, drop that mic, Melissa. You are already your own bank, but you haven't been taught how to be the bank because you are doing what you're doing it. You're literally feeding the bank. You're actually investing every single month. And it's so crazy, right? When I set up these policies, people were like, so they get scared. Like, so when am I going to they're going to take the money? Do you know this is your own money, right? Do you know it's the same money that you normally put in a regular holding space that you're about to grow and make more money from, right? That's all it is. It's nothing. It's the only difference between what we're doing here is now we're flipping. We're just flipping it. You are the bank and they're not. You are the bank and they're not. Change the name instead of saying Wells Fargo or Bank of America or Navy Federal or Fifth Third Bank or whatever bank you bank, just put your last name, Lambert Bank. That's the difference. So be your own bank. Take control of your money and your financing. Be able to loan out. Once you now learn the system, you can be the bank by charging interest on the loans you lend out. When your friends them need a loan, those who are reliable, you ain't gonna be giving out your money now for free, and you can't even get it back because they doing what they do to their own bill collectors. Run. You don't want those type of people because they're not honest bankers. They're not honest bankers to themselves. So they're not going if they can't pay themselves back themselves. How and then they can't pay their bills back. Why would they even pay you back? So don't try to do this concept on people that don't have no value for themselves and their own money. They won't value yours. Okay, so I want you to first start practicing on being the bank on yourself, being the bank with your kids, your family members. Be the bank in that term. Let's take control. That's the first thing. The first reason why you should protect your future with infinite banking is to be your own bank. Second, tax-free growth. Your money grows inside your policy, tax deferred. I'm going to say that again. Your money grows inside your policy, tax deferred. And when it's structured properly, you can access it tax free. Let me say that again. Y'all over there running from the Uncle Sam, and we showing you a way to really tell Uncle Sam I'm good, because I'm literally playing by y'all card. You shuffled the card and you gave me the right card to play. You showed me how. Melissa showed me how I can get access to tax-free money through my own money. So you're going to have tax-free growth. Your money grows inside the policy, tax deferred. When we structure it properly for you, You can access it tax-free. That's two. Number three, guaranteed growth plus dividends. I'm going to say that again, guaranteed growth plus dividends. Unlike savings accounts, your cash value grows steadily every year and can even earn dividends. I said it. We are with a company, two of our companies that we're with, they have never missed a dividend in over 100 years. So, yes, that's guaranteed growth with your dividends, right? So unlike savings account, you ain't going to get no growth like the way we're going to show you how we structure properly this policy for you. You know, you're going to see the growth. You're going to see the dividends. So that's number three, guaranteed growth plus dividends. Four, uninterrupted compound interest. Did you hear the word uninterrupted? Uninterrupted compound interest. Even when you borrow against your own policy from your own money, your full cash value keeps earning interest. You like, what? Say that again, Melissa. Okay, I'm going to say it again. Uninterrupted compound interest is one of the 10 reasons why you should protect your future with infinite banking. Uninterrupted compound interest. Even when you borrow, you call in today and say, you know, you have, again, you can't borrow what you don't have now. Don't be like, oh, Melissa, you said I can borrow. Borrow from what? If you put a dollar in, but you want to take 100 out, how possible is that? The bank gonna be like, you in the negative, baby, negative $99. Okay, no. You have to fund the policy, and we show you how to maximize the funding of your policy so you can borrow from that policy, and your full cash value will stay there, keeps earning interest uninterrupted. So compounding never stops. Compounding what? Never stops. I need y'all to say that. My money ain't going to never stop compounding. That part. Lambert Legacy Financial, powered by Core Financial Partner, will set you up so your money can compound, and it will never stop compounding. So you are tuned in to Woman Emerge with Melissa Lambert, and today I am talking about 10 reasons why protecting your future with infinite banking is important. I love this topic because I want people in America to wake up. I don't know why y'all not kicking down my door yet. And I read the reason why I feel like people are not kicking down my door yet, because you guys are still in your way. You overthink something that you're doing every single day. You're overthinking, oh, man, I don't know what she's talking about. I'm talking about the same thing you're doing. You're holding your money in a holding tank called a traditional bank. You're not getting no interest. You're not making no money. The lowest interest rate they even give you on your growth is a 1%. You put your money in their holding tank, which is their bank, their business, and they use your money to borrow to loan out. They use your money to make profit from it, and you get nothing from it. You have limited access. They can shut down the institution right now. And you're going to have to sit there and wait for their insurance money to kick in for you to get your money back. That's not good. You have your money in a holding tank that anything can happen, and your money is gone forever. Wow, I can show you how the rich stay rich. They don't keep their money in a traditional bank because they know what they're doing. They're making money off my money? No, they can't do that. I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to be the bank. I'm going to create a properly structured whole life policy through Lambert Legacy Financial, powered by Core Financial Partners. And I'm going to control and be the bank. I'm going to be my own bank. I'm going to take control of the money that I have. I'm going to get tax-free growth. I'm going to get guaranteed growth plus dividends. I'm going to have uninterrupted compound interest. And now I'm going to tell you the remaining reason why You should protect your future with infinite banking with the help of Lambert Legacy Financial, powered by Core Financial Partners. The fifth reason why is access to liquid cash. Access to liquid cash. Use your money anytime for emergency, business, tuition, debt payoff, or even investment. No banks, no credit checks, no telling you when to pay back, no telling you how much your limit is. None of that. You have access to liquid cash just by making a phone call. That's it. Number six reason why you should protect your future with infinite banking with the help of Lambert Legacy Financial, powered by Core Financial Partner, is number six, legacy and death benefit. Y'all don't like to talk about death, but death is promised to all of us. We ain't gonna be here till eternity. We're not. Sorry to tell you that, but you're not. Life is promised to all of us, and so is death. So let's make sure that you're living out your God-given purpose. Let's make sure you're serving on purpose. Let's make sure you have some legacy to leave, and let's make sure those death benefit is big enough to leave something for your children's children. So leave a tax-free inheritance. Can you please do that? Let Lambert Legacy Financial help you do that. Leave a tax-free inheritance to your loved ones while still using your money during your lifetime. Did you hear me say that to you? Leave a tax-free inheritance to your loved ones while still using your money during your lifetime. So when you hear about life insurance, right, let me just put this very simple. When you hear about, especially in the African American community, you have a company that goes through it, that teaches buy term, invest the difference. Like, why? Term expires, and so does your health, because your health is not going to be the same at 20 to at 45, okay? That's like you getting a 25-year term. It's going to expire, and your health is going to be either added to what you didn't have 20 years ago. You now have diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and all of the above. And guess what? Now you uninsurable because somebody told you buy term and invest the difference. While you invest in a different back in the market, which now the market is now upside down, and you like, well, where's all my money at? That part, somebody told you wrong. That is why Lambert Legacy Financial, powered by Core Financial Partner, is here to educate, not to take, to educate. Because when we can give you the information, now you know better. My asking of you today is, will you do better? If we can show you how to find the leak in your finance, will you save it? That part. If I can show you how to find all that leak in your bucket, in your money, like a friend of mine says, Melissa, I make over $100,000, and I don't know where the money goes. Really? You make $100,000, and you don't even have a pot to piss in, meaning a savings. You don't have 10,000, at least 10% of your money saved. That's a problem. Because there's a leak in your house. Until you can find the leak in your house, guess what? You're going to still slave like a dog. Does dogs slave? I got a puppy, so I can't say my puppy, her name is Mia. Mia does not slave, honey. Mia is a queen. Mia is sitting right next to me. Well, she's sleeping right next to me, looking at mommy. Look at her. That's my baby, so no. But dogs don't slave. It's only us as humans. We're the ones that's slaving on a dollar. All right? So stop slaving. Let Lambert Legacy Financial, powered by Core Financial Partners, teach you how to close up those leakage, them financial leaks in your wallet or in your purse. All right? So we're talking about 10 reasons why protecting your future with infinite banking is important. The first reason I spoke about was be your own bank. Second is tax-free growth. Third is guaranteed growth plus dividends. Fourth is uninterrupted compound interest. Five is access to liquid cash. Six is legacy and death benefits. Seven is protection from market crashes. Y'all see what's going on? Do y'all hear what's going on? Are you watching what's going on? Or are you feeling what's going on? Your money isn't tied to the stock. If your money is tied to the stock market, you know what's going on. Your money isn't tied to the stock market here. It's not. Your money's not tied to the market when you do infinite banking. It's protected from economic downturns and recessions. Did you hear me say that? Your money is what? It has the big P, protected. Your money's protected from the economic downturn and recessions. So whatever is going on, just say, I'm P, I'm protected. My money is protected, that part. So that's the seventh reason why you should protect your future with infinite banking with the help of Lambert Legacy Financial. 8, build multi-generational wealth. Teach your children how to use infinite banking so they can build, grow, and pass down wealth for generations to come. This should not be a Melissa thing. It should be a Melissa and Chelsea thing, right? Chelsea going to now teach it to her children. Her children's going to teach it to her. That's how wealth is built in other cultures. Why are we not doing the same? Why are we passing down debt and no knowledge and no wisdom and no understanding of the truth about money? Why? We so foolishly talking about other things but not talking about the truth about money. We're not teaching our kids how money works. We're just foolishly just working our purpose away. And, and I hate what people are doing nowadays. They're just like creating this fake life, posing, taking pictures in front of cars, not even knowing that's not even theirs. Going into these big houses, claiming that's theirs and it's not. Wearing these jewelries, knowing that they rented it. Like, come on. Really rich folks don't even show stuff like that. Look at some of these rich folks. Adam Sanders, he dressed like a bum. Excuse me for saying that, Adam. Right? But like, he knows the value of what money can do. Money is not, once you buy a vehicle, it's depreciate the minute you drive that off. Right? One asset that grows and changes is buying real estate, right? So you can definitely invest in real estate and then become a millionaire from that. Truly and truly. I've seen it done in many other families and many, and other people's life. It's possible, right? But I want you to understand that we have to do better. Building multiple generational wealth is very important. We got to start teaching that. We have to be that. We have to control the fundamental of how money works. This weekend, I'm going to be doing, playing cash flow with the kids. They love playing cash flow. When I tell you they love it, it's an understatement how much they love playing cash flow. We're going to have my puppy. Her name is Mia Boss Lambert. Let me make sure she's not. Mia Boss Lambert. So I'm having her puppy shower, and I'm having a puppy shower. Okay, so what I'm excited about is that the kids are going to be there, and we're going to be able to, after the party, we're going to go play cash flow for kids, teaching them how to play this game, but it's really teaching them what asset is, what liability is, how much money they're making a week. Do they have enough money for rent? Do they have enough money to buy something? If they don't, they're going to owe. Are they going to be in the negative, or they can't really do anything fun? That's what that game teaches them, right? So I love that game because it's teaching my niece, my nephew, my friends' kids, my daughter how money works. And that's how they build and grow and pass down wealth in their generation, by learning the information, showing them how they can too have their own infinite banking, concept and be like, yeah, I got my own bank. I'm going to put money in my bank. That part, teaching them what that looks like. Okay, like my daughter is going to be turning 13, and I'm going to initiate another bank for her. That's one of her presents for me. Initiating a third bank. My baby got 3 banks, y'all. 3 infinite banking. I'm just like, I'm a proud mom. By the end of the year, I would love to know that she has at least 5. I would love to know that that I'm setting my daughter up by 21, she'd be a multimillionaire. Not only a multimillionaire from what I have given to her, but because of what I've created for her, she has her own millions. Ah, that makes a lot of sense. And I'm so proud to say that I have this information, that now that I know better, I can do better. Not just for my sake, but for my generation, for my daughter's generation, and for her to have to see what I've gone through, what I'm doing, and what I'm building, and be like, my mom is doing that for me. You should feel the same way. Parents, you should feel the same way. You sitting there working, talking about I'm working for my family, but your kids don't even have their own life insurance policy that they can turn into a bank. Make that make sense. How are you building any legacy? How are you building generational wealth if your kids don't even have their own infinite bank? Teaching them what it is to own a bank now is what is important, not a traditional bank. Be your own bank through infinite banking. And that's where Lambert Legacy Financial comes in to help you mothers, help you fathers to take control. Like, I was so proud of one of my friends. I'm going to say his name, Jay, to see him open up 3 banks for his 3 children this week. I'm just so proud of him. And I know that this is just the start of many to come. I've watched him grow. I've watched him as a father, as a friend, as a husband. And I'm so grateful that he's finally got it and say, Melissa. He calls me Mel. Mel. He will say to me, I think I got it this time. And I'm so proud of him because he's now building multiple generational wealth through his 3 children. His son, his daughters will know what it is to have wealth passed down to them because their father has started something at this age for them. So, fathers, why are we not opening up banks for them? Fathers, why are we not thinking about protecting protecting legacy? Not just your name, but legacy that your kids can say, I don't have to be in debt. I don't have to borrow from a bank because I am my bank because my daddy set me up. My mama set me up. Mothers, single mothers, why aren't we doing this for our kids? Do better. Stop just thinking about working. What are you working for? To pay bills? Oh, it's good to pay bills. But what's the greatest thing that you can ever do is to make sure your kids' future is taken care of. Not just to send them to school, but to make sure that while they are in school, you have set them up so when they get out of school, they can say, I have something that my mom, my dad left for me that I can now use to start a business, use to get married, use to go on vacation, use to buy my first car, and then pay myself back and be an honest banker. Again, you are tuned in to Woman Emerge with Melissa Lambert. This show is being sponsored by Lambert Legacy Financial, powered by Core Financial Partners. We aim and we are dedicated to bringing financial awareness to the community through infinite banking concept. We teach the truth about money, empowering individuals to think about and plan their legacy. Our vision is to be a beacon of financial education, transforming lives by instilling knowledge and confidence in financial planning. We aim to create a community where everyone is equipped to build and sustain a legacy for generations to come. So please learn more at LambertLegacyFinancial.com. That is LambertLegacyFinancial.com. If you are ready to take the first step towards financial independence and become your own bank, Lambert Legacy Financial, powered by Core Financial Partner, is here to guide you. So I want you to really get in contact with me as soon as possible. Definitely go to LambertLegacyFinancial.com, book a consultation. It's free to talk to me. It's free to consult with me. I need to start charging because I think when you pay for something, you feel you get a good value. But we're not about that. That's why I know that there's value in it. That's why we give our service for free. On the back end, we get paid through our suppliers, right? But our focus first is to educate you and equip you with the information so you can now make a wiser decision. Because when you know better, you can do better. So yes, there is no fee for me to consult with you. But I promise you, if you waste my time, I will send you an invoice. All right? Don't waste my time because I really love what I do, but I honor my time because there's too many people that need this information. So do yourself not a disservice, but a service to service yourself, your family, protect what belongs to you. All right, so we're talking about what the 10 reason why protecting your future with infinite banking is important. And let me just go over the first 8. So the first reason why you should protect your future with infinite banking is be your own bank. Second is tax-free growth. Third is guaranteed growth plus dividends. Fourth is uninterrupted compound interest. 5 is access to liquid cash. 6, legacy and death benefits. 7 is protection from market crashes. 8 is building multi-generational wealth. And the 9th reason is complete financial privacy. You got privacy, y'all. Infinite banking is not reported to credit bureaus, and your policy is not subject to public record or anything that's going to call any creditors, right? So no one can have access to it. It's privatized. That's why it's called privatized banking, right? So infinite banking is privatized. It's complete financial privacy. And the 10th reason is freedom from traditional banking traps. I'm going to say that again. Freedom from traditional banking traps. Yes. Avoid high interest loan, hidden fees, and the loss of financial control. With infinite banking, you win, not the banks. I'm going to say that again. With infinite banking, you win, not the banks. It's winning season. That part. It is winning season, and you have the great opportunity to win. I hope this is truly helpful because I am excited, so excited for this information being shared to you today. All right, and I'm going to now dive right into how Lambert Legacy Financial can help you and your family. So I need you to really take heed to this information. Plus, I'm going to give you my contact details as well. At Lambert Legacy Financial, we specialize in helping individuals and families build generational wealth through infinite banking concepts. So what does that mean? We will help you design the perfect policy for your financial goals and legacy plan. 2, we will educate you and your family on how to use your private banking system. 3, we're going to guide you step by step through the process of protecting your children's future. And 4, we're going to show you how to access your money, grow it, and pass it down tax-free. I'm going to say that again. We will help you design the perfect policy for your financial goals and legacy plan. 2, we will educate you and your family on how to use your private banking system. 3, We're going to guide you step by step through the process of protecting your children's future. And 4, we're going to show you how to access your money, grow it, and pass it down tax free. Whether you are a parent, an entrepreneur, a single individual, a single mother, a teacher, a lawyer, or whatever you are, a judge, a pastor, or just ready to take control of your finance. Whether you are whatever you are, just say, you know what, Melissa, I am ready. I'm ready to take control of my finances. Infinite banking is the key to protecting your future. So what do I want you to do? 1, I want you to go to LambertLegacyFinancial.com. LambertLegacyFinancial.com. There's a couple of things on there. There's a couple of videos to watch. But there's also, if you scroll down, you will see book a conversation or book a call with me, right? So when you go to LambertLegacyFinancial.com, you're going to scroll all the way down and just look through you see the About Us, you see the services we provide. There's some videos. I want you to click on the videos, watch those videos, and, you see some information. All my contact details is there. Information about myself. Scroll down. It says schedule a call right now. Click on schedule a call right now, and there you will now get an opportunity to schedule some time with me, okay? So I want you to do that. Don't forget, all right? So then you can also follow me on Facebook at Lambert Legacy Financial, Lambert Legacy Financial. That's what I want you to do. So let us really help you build wealth, secure your legacy, and protect your family's financial future. All the 3 F, family, financial, future. Not tomorrow. Don't delay, because guess what? You're always going to support the traditional bank. Every week or bi-weekly, you're putting your money there. Move your money, because they're using your money and they're profiting from your money. Reverse it. Be the bank. Profit from your money. Use other people's money, which is the life insurance people, right? You're going to use still their money while your money's sitting, growing, and compounding uninterrupted. That's what I'm going to be here to teach you. I'm your new financial consultant. Let me consult with you. You can say you have a financial consultant now. You don't got to pay me no $1,000, retainer. No, or more than that. You don't have to retain me, but I will be here all the way to get you on this journey. So I'm going to really leave you with some knowledge. I gave you a lot earlier, and I'm going to take this next about 5 more minutes. I'm going to talk about what's going on today. In today's financial landscape, relying solely on traditional banks to safeguard your money presents several concerns, and I want you to hear me well. And I want to go over some of the key statistics and insight highlighting why keeping all your funds in traditional banks may not be the safest or most profitable option. 1, low interest rates. We talked about that. Traditional banks often offer minimal interest rates on savings accounts. For instance, some major banks provide rates as low as 0.01%, which doesn't keep pace with the average inflation rates of around 3%. This means your money's purchasing power diminish over time. Second, exposure to bank failures. The rapid collapse of banks like, the Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank in 2023 raised concerns about the stability of financial institutions. While the government acted to protect customers, these events highlight the potential risk of bank failures. Okay? Remember, we're talking about what's happening right now in society with our money in these traditional banks. The third I want to talk about is increased vulnerability to banks' ruins, right? So recent decline in bank assets values have significantly increased in America in the banking system of the United States to uninsured depositors' ruins. I want y'all to think about what's going on right now. How there's risk of failing. We're falling short of when it comes to uninsured depositors. I want y'all to think about just what's going on right now in society. Another thing is limited deposit insurance coverage. Remember, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, FDIC, insures deposit up to $250,000 per depositors. Just think about it. If you have $300,000 in the bank, they only insure $250,000. You can have $1 million in the bank. They only insure. They can shut that bank down, and only thing you don't get from your million is $250,000. Amounts exceeding this limit are not protected, exposing larger deposits to potential loss in the event of a bank failure, like what happened in 2023. The next is rising interest rates impacting bank stability. The Federal Reserve's interest rate hikes have increased the banking systems, especially those with significant holdings in long-term fixed rates assets. The scenario of mirrors past banking failures, where rising rates led to sustainable losses. We got to think about, if we're not in control of this money, if the traditional banks are in control of this money, you're just going to sit there and be like, oh, I wish I coulda, woulda. I wish I known what else to do. Now I'm bringing it to your attention. Potential for to increase bank fees. I mean, it's their bank, it's their business, so they can increase the fees anytime. Traditional banks often charge a higher fees compared to online banks, including monthly maintenance fees and overdraft charges, which can, really cause you a lot of money in the long term. Limited access during bank runs, like, the event of the bank run, banks may limit withdrawal to prevent, them not having enough money. They will restrict your access to your funds when you need them the most, because they got to keep a certain amount of money in their account, even though it's your money. They got to keep some certain things in there because that's their business. They got to run it, okay? And the last thing I'm going to talk about, I can go on and on, but the economic uncertainty and tariffs. The tariffs that's going on right now, economic policies such as tariffs can lead to slowdown or recessions impacting banks, revenues, and potentially their stability. For example, the tariffs may reduce borrowing by consumers and companies, affecting banks' profitability. So with all that's going on in America right now, yeah, that's going to affect the banking profitability, which who's going to feel it? You are. They're going to find ways to, limit your withdrawals, limit your daily, limits of what you're going to be using. They got to find ways to protect their business. You are their business. So I know that I've said a lot of information today, but I want to leave you off with something. I want you to remember this. If you don't remember nothing else, remember you can get control back. They have never told us this before. They have just showed us we've been brainwashed. We've been told what to do. We've been given this direction to put your money, open a savings account to save, open up a checking account to use. So you use one, you save one. While they're saving one, they're using your savings to profit from it because they know you're going to interrupt your money every week, every day, every month because you have to pay bills out of your checking account. But you're going to leave that savings account to stack. While you're stacking, they're actually using that to make profit, to make money from, right? You can be the bank. No one told you you couldn't. You just thought you couldn't. You thought you need all this money to open up a brick and mortar. No, I'm telling you, you don't. I'm going to show you a better way. Lambert Legacy will show you a better way. Lambert Legacy will show you how to build generational wealth through infinite banking concept. I'm going to show you how we're going to design the perfect policy for your financial goal and legacy plan. I'm going to show you how we're going to educate you and your family on how to use your private banking system. I'm going to show you how to guide you step by step through the process of protecting your children's future. And I'm going to show you how to access your money, grow it, pass it down, and also receive tax-free money from that. So don't forget to visit LambertLegacyFinancial.com, LambertLegacyFinancial.com. Don't forget to also to follow me on Facebook at Lambert Legacy Financial, Lambert Legacy Financial. I hope today's episode was helpful. 10 reasons why protecting your future with infinite banking is important. You can actually continue to follow us at LambertLegacyFinancial.com, on Facebook, Lambert Legacy Financial. If you find this episode helpful, don't forget once I get on every Wednesday, every Thursday, I am on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then on Thursday morning and Friday morning, whatever I've done on Wednesday, upload on Thursday to all 13 top podcasts. Whatever I've done on Thursday on the radio is then uploaded on all 13 top podcasts. Just put in Women Emerge with Melissa, Mellisa Lambert, Women Emerge with Melissa Lambert on any of the top podcasts. So again, thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to this journey to help you literally secure your legacy, protect your family's future, finance, and really get you onto the better path to knowing the truth about money. And don't wait. Start today. Go to LambertLegacyFinancial.com. So, y'all, that's it. Until next time, I want you to take care, take charge, and continue to be great. Bye for now.
Thank you for listening to Women Emerge with Melissa Lambert, where Melissa speaks with leaders, experts, and motivators who share their journeys and their stories through personal and professional growth, knowledgeable tips, and lessons learned that will empower you to grow. Follow Melissa and Women Emerge Network on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at MELLISASLAMBERT and at Women Emerge Network. And visit www.womenemergenetwork.com. Remember, when you know better, you can do better, especially when God is for you.